Hi, so this is going to be a lesson on a Charley Patton song called When Your Way Gets Dark. And this song's in Spanish tuning, so open G, DGDGBD, from low to high. I'll have that in the info section. And from there you'll just have to capo up to the 3rd fret, and you'll just have to go. I'll go through it once and then we'll get into what he does. So, Charley Patton usually played in lap style, at least I was reading, and it seems to fit with this song, so I thought that we could try it that way too, just to get the full Charley Patton experience. So, first thing you'll want to do is come up to the 12th fret. And do something like that. By the way, I'm using a ceramic slide if anybody wants to know. But you'll be coming up, and I kind of sweep up with my pointer finger across the top 2 strings mainly. And then I pluck the B string, and then the G string. Kind of entering into each one, like re-entering into each one as I play each string. Because I think that's sort of more along the lines of what he was doing. So, and from here what you'll want to do is just kind of a strum like that. That's about the closest that I was able to decipher, but it'll be like a pluck on the G string, and then a strum from the D string down, like that. And then you'll be coming way up to, I don't even really know what fret this is, 3rd, 5th, and then 9th. Okay, so the 21st, is my math right there? Yeah, 21st fret. And you'll only kind of be fretting the 21st fret of the top E string, so kind of lift your slide up so it isolates to that top string, kind of angle it a bit, and then from the G string down, kind of hit the open G string, B string, and that 21st fret, and then come back to the 12th fret, and do something like that. By the way, I guess with the capo and taking the capo into account, this isn't the 21st fret. It's just think of it as being oh geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets above the 12th fret, taking the capo into account. So the octave 4 chord, I guess, would be another way of saying it. But anyways, so coming up, you do something like this. And then the same kind of way that we entered into it before. So far. you do is kind of repeat that. Now when I'm doing this, like personally I just go across with my thumb, and then once it's back here I go with the middle and pointer. Now from here he does kind of something like this. Well, it's pretty syncopated, so he'll come up and to the 12th fret and then hit the D string, open. So I guess one way of kind of slapping a name onto this sort of thing is, I know in jazz, like if you hit like the 5, this is kind of the 5 to the root, they call it a pedal, so I guess that's sort of what he's doing here. Yeah, that effect of having a 5, I guess, but anyways. And you do that same kind of thing. So in that case, it's coming up the 12th in with the B string, then hitting the top E string, back into the B string, and then the G string. And then he comes down and does one of his classic bass lines, like, and then one of his even more classic strums. So the bass line is just 3rd fret of the bottom string, then the 2nd fret, open, then A string. Then the way I do these Patton strums is like this. Sorry, I'm a bit out of tune. This capo, even if I've got my guitar in tune, the capo messes everything up. But I come up and do that, and so that's just kind of, once you get into that E open, you hit the A open, then the D open, and then come across with the pointer finger here twice. So all together. Something like that. And so all together we've got from here he does something kind of cool. Like, it took me ages to realize what he was doing on the 5 chord, but he does, and I don't think I've got it totally yet, but it's something like this that I narrowed it down to, like yeah, I kind of found it as being like he kind of plucks the top E string on the octave, and then this is kind of cool, he kind of slides down to the 7th fret from the 12th to the 7th. Now when he slides down, I think it's on the top 2 strings that he slides down on. And then he hits the G string on that 7th fret. And then here's a kind of cool thing, he'll go like, sliding into the 5th fret from the 4th fret on the G string, then the top E string open, then a double stop on the G and B strings open, and then hitting the 5. The 5 being on the D string open. And then he does this B and top E string on the 5th fret, slides all the way up to the 8th fret on the top E string, and you can kind of ring this out a bit. I kind of like to. Kind of get into it really fast and then decelerate as you're getting into that. And it's okay if you actually keep the B string in there, at least I think, because you get that minor third. So usually, I guess, you know, those extraneous sounds with the slide are a bad thing, but here you get a free pass because you got that workable note. But the weird thing is, and I don't really get this, but he seems to go back to the root here, like that, on the 5th fret of the top E string, rather than, like, I would have thought he'd go like this. But he doesn't hit that root here. He hits it here. But I guess that's just what he does, so. And then he does this. So similar to the last bass line thing, but a little different. So it'll go from the bottom E to the A string, and then 2nd fret of the bottom E string, open, and then here is one of those Patton strums again. A, D, and across twice. And that's pretty much it, and he goes right back into it. So that's pretty much the tune. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a great Patton song, and find your way through that one. It's a lot of fun to play. If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, as always, thank you.